now. So you've got welcome banter writers here at the top and a variety of other things underneath, including this video. And as you can see here, here's my bio here because it has to have that as part of Teachable's kind of integrated system. And here's a kind of a précis of the stuff that is in Teachable right now for you to watch. We've got a mini masterclass on writing a script report. So if you're interested in how to analyze stories, then this would be a good one to do. You can see it's only 34 minutes as well. So it's just a crash course. If you've done my script reading course with London Screenwriters Festival, then this might be a really cool little refresher for you. That's a completely new masterclass. We've got one here on how not to write female characters. Again, I re-recorded this for the Academy just recently, and it's based on my free ebook on how not to write female characters. So there's a lot of extra tips in here, and as you can see, it's quite a long one. It's 106 minutes, and there's a variety of resources there too. I've got a new masterclass here on writing drama screenplays as well. So if you're interested in writing drama and how that's different to genre, then that is a good place to start. There's a couple of other masterclasses here that I ran last year. One on drama is conflict and other writing sayings, another one about authenticity as well. So I felt that those would be good to basically help with this one as well. So you've got a little kind of mini course basically of drama and how it's different to genre, and how authenticity is the lifeblood of good drama as well. So that might be helpful if you're interested in that sort of thing. Then we've got a masterclass that I ran a couple of years ago on writing diverse characters for fiction, TV or film. It's writing characters unlike ourselves. So, if you're part of a dominant group, or even if you're not, but you don't happen to be part of, multiple different diverse communities, or rather, as I prefer it, marginalized communities, then that would be a really good place to start. Sensitivity reading and emotional truth. I've dropped another masterclass in there as well, and in conversation as well with Professor Sunny Singh, who talks a lot about this topic as well. So that would be a really good place to start if you're worried in your novel or your screenplay about maybe offending people from communities that you're not part of. So that would be a good place to start. Here's a completely new course that's very in-depth that I recorded just before Christmas. It's based on the new updated version of my thriller screenplays book. As you may be aware, my thriller screenplays book was 10 years old in 2023, and so I did a long update on that, because of course the industry has changed wildly in the last 5 or 6 years. So I did a big update on the thriller screenplays book, and I also did a course on everything to do with thrillers, from how thriller works through to hooks and characterization and plot, twists in the tale, and act 3, aka the showdown. Also some information about selling your thriller screenplay, and there's a bonus there as well that I recorded for Pro Writing Aid last year on science fiction and the thriller as well. So if you're particularly interested in thriller and science fiction, then that's a really good session as well. Okay, then we've got a novel mini course here about plotting your novel, including the foundations and backstory and planning your book, as well as the top 5 excuses writers make for not writing their novels as well. So if you're thinking about writing a novel this year, then that would be a good place to start. We've also got a variety of masterclasses and trainings that I ran over 2024. If you're joining us from the VIP group that I did as a beta test last year, then you will have probably been on some of these masterclasses, and I've given them a little bit of a spruce up as well and edited them a little bit better and all that kind of stuff. But if you're not from the VIP group, then these are all new content for you as well. And I've also moved some masterclasses over from my other kind of offerings on Teachable, because I want all the masterclasses, all the courses that I've run on Teachable before to be available to everybody that's in the Academy too, as well. Okay, we've also got a variety of other ones as well. So I've looked at writing craft versus career to kind of, give some separation there. So depending on what you're interested in, you can go straight there to the masterclasses. We've got a variety of fantastic discussions and Q&As. Some I have not released before because I was talking to them, behind the scenes. Others are live streams that I've collected from across the Bang to Write social media, and I've put in here because, of course, it's incredibly difficult to find stuff once it's gone from the timeline. So I want these to be all available to you. So we've got Javier Grillo-Marxuas, who's a screenwriter and producer on things like Lost and Charmed and The 100 and The Witcher. That's never been released before. We've got a Q&A that I recorded for London Screenwriters Festival here with J. Michael Straczynski, who's written Thor and Changeling and Babylon 5. Bob Sines, the screenwriter and writing advice legend as well. We've got Sally Abbott. We've got Hattie Grunwald, a literary agent. Julian Friedman, who's a literary agent. Some really good ones here to start us off. And of course, I will be trying to ensure that we get loads more with industry pros, including panels and special events as well. Okay, I collected a bunch of useful walkthroughs and info that just are kind of miscellaneous too. So I use the Copymatic AI. So there's a little demo here of 12 minutes. Got the top 3 questions that Bang to Write gets, because sometimes it's helpful to know what the majority of writers are talking about. We've also got a LinkedIn walkthrough. So if LinkedIn is something that you want to do better with in the year to come, then that might be a good one to watch. It's only 7 minutes. And then we've got all the older stuff from Bang to Write's Teachable offerings. So here's the free course on concept, characters, and structure. We've got logline hacks as well in here, submission secrets. If you've done submission secrets before, it might interest you to know that I re-recorded that one with a load of new insights and new slides and things like that. Online Confidential is in here. That's about building your author platform or your writer platform online. Things like newsletters and subscribers, how to get discovered online, how to write a bio, all of that kind of malarkey. Then if you're interested in screenwriting, we've got an in-depth course, volume 1 and volume 2, with workbooks as well, how to write a horror short story as well to finish us off too. So in other words, we've got loads and loads and loads of really good stuff there. Some of it you may have done before, some of it might be completely new. There's at least 25 hours of content that no one's seen before in here.